Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to 100.9 FM, or maybe you're even watching this online at WCMPradio.com. Either way, thanks for listening tonight. You're tuned in to this Section 6 AA girls basketball playoff matchup between the number 14th seeded Rush City Tigers and the number 3 seeded Pine City Dragons. These two teams are very familiar with each other. Of course, they play each other twice a year each season. This year, the Pine City Dragons got the best of the Tigers twice. Last year, it was the opposite. The Tigers got the best of the Dragons twice. Of course, Pine City, they are the Great River Conference champs this year. They are looking to defend their home court tonight against their in-conference rival, the Rush City Tigers. The winner of this game will move on to play Melrose or St. Cloud Cathedral on Saturday. The Dragons will be looking for not only a playoff victory tonight, but a school record 25th win. We've got a good one in store for you tonight, but don't forget, over on 106.5 FM and AM 1350, the Pine City Dragons hockey team is playing against Monticello tonight in the Section 5 Single A Championship game. The winner of that game will go to state and play in the XL Energy Center. I will keep you updated on that game as I get the updates. Andrew Duvall is on that call in that game. We're going to take a commercial break. We've got a lot of fine sponsors sponsoring us tonight, so thank them personally, because without them, we wouldn't be able to come out here and broadcast this game, and we wouldn't be able to bring you video of this game here tonight. I'm Ethan Gilman here calling this game. You're listening to Girls Basketball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
Are you looking for support for your struggling teen? Introduce them to Treehouse Sandstone. At Treehouse Sandstone, we are on a mission to end hopelessness among teens in Pine County. We provide a safe space for teens to make connections and to talk about what is really going on in their lives. Join us on a Tuesday or Thursday from 6 to 8 at the Treehouse in Sandstone. To learn more or to get a ride, contact us at 763-486-3297 or check out our website at treehousesandstone.org.
Farming doesn't follow an 8-to-5 schedule. A slow week is 60 to 80 hours. My land, livestock, and family rely on me. That's why I bought farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, because every policy comes with a local agent. A real person who lives right in my community, who I can rely on to help keep my farm covered no matter what.
Visit Pine Insurance Agency located in the Northridge Center today.
Minnesota, it's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Going back to Friday, that was a good game to be a part of, as we called that game, and it was a close loss. What was the message to the team after that loss?
Well, I think the kids water treatment system from Aquarius Home Services, your local Connecticut dealer, without even going to the show. With Connecticut, all those rust stains will be gone. No more white scaling or hard water spots. Just sparkling fixtures, softer skin, and drinking water you can trust. The best water of your life all starts with a free water analysis. Visit ConnecticutMN.com. Aquarius in Connecticut. Brilliantly simple.
Parking lot potholes can keep your customers away. Ugly cracks in your driveway can bring down the value of your house. At Prefer Paving and Ready Mix, project size doesn't matter. Big or small, they pave it all. Prefer Paving and Ready Mix has delivered top quality blacktop asphalt paving for housing divisions, commercial developments, industrial parks, recreational projects, and city and county streets, as well as smaller projects such as residential driveways and parking lots. From quote to completion, rely on Prefer Paving and Ready Mix in Rush City.
Here, we listen. We engage. Through every stage of life, we provide compassionate care closely tuned to your needs and concerns. From surgery and physical therapy to specialty care and emergency services, Essentia Health Sandstone provides expert, personalized care for the people of Pine County. Here, we take care of each other. Essentia Health, like nowhere else. Call 320-245-5600 or visit essentiahealth.org to learn more.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Welcome back here into the Pine City Gymnasium, where we are awaiting tip-off here in this game, in this Section 6 AA playoff game between the Pine City Dragons and the Rush City Tigers. We want to thank all of our fine sponsors here tonight. We want to thank these sponsors for helping us stream YouTube tonight, brought to you by Semcon Construction. They've been in business of providing concrete structures and slabs throughout east central Minnesota and western Wisconsin for over 30 years. Also, American Family Insurance. For a quote, contact Jim Lavin at the Rob Sandvik Agency. Also helping out tonight is Waxburg Clinic Chiropractic Rehab Wellness. Call for an appointment. Stan's Equipment Center, power through the seasons, and Wellia Health, live life well. Those are our sponsors helping us stream the YouTube tonight. Without them, we certainly wouldn't be able to bring this game to you live on YouTube. So thank you to those sponsors here tonight. We'll take another commercial break and hear a word from more of our fine sponsors for tonight's game. And in that break, I had an interview with head coach Ted Hawes about tonight's game. You will hear that after a few words from our sponsors. You're listening to Girls Basketball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Going back to Friday, that was a good game to be a part of, as we called that game, and it was a close loss. What was the message to the team after that loss?
Well, I think what the kids realized was that Sauk Center is one of the top teams in Class 2A, and we are right there, and that the opportunities are definitely in front of us, and it's not going to be easy, but we're certainly in the mix.
Looking back on the season, are there any things that you thought needed to be changed or even tweaked a little bit before playoffs get started?
Well, I think you always try to put a few wrinkles in if you can before you start. There's a few things that we'll try to shore up just due to maybe some personnel that different teams have that will just adjust a little bit. But mainly, you try to do what you do well and go with what's working.
Now, looking back on this regular season, there were a lot of milestones, a lot of big moments. Talk a little bit about those in the season and what it was like to be a part of that.
Well, this is a really special group. We have accomplished a lot of things, both as a team and individual, and we had a number of goals in mind, and some of them are still upcoming, but we certainly are getting to the point where we're starting to meet some of those goals. And we really beefed up our schedule this year, and we didn't know what kind of a record we would come with. We knew that we wanted to be really prepared for playoffs, and we feel like our schedule really did that for us. And the kids played very well in big games this season, and I think part of that is attributed to the fact that we've won some playoff games the last few years, and I just really think the kids are ready to play well in this playoff run here, and I think we're going to be a tough out.
Now, going with the playoffs, does your routine, much like practice and how hard you go and the things you do, does that stay the same, or does that change now that it's playoff time?
Some of the things stay the same. We do have less kids at practice now that the JV and C-Squad seasons are completed. So, some of the times that we work on certain things, maybe we'll do it for a little less time because we're getting more rep. We get pretty focused on details at this time of year, making sure that the different things that we try to do are, people are in the right positions and the timing is all right. And, I don't think you're not doing, 2.5-hour practices or anything like that. You know, you're getting in and out and being efficient and making sure the kids are their bodies are rested and ready to go.
Now, how do you make sure this team stays focused for tomorrow night's game and doesn't look past Rush City?
Well, with this group, I don't think that's going to be difficult, just because we saw what can happen in playoffs, different upsets, and you know, there's already been some upsets in some of the sections that have started early, and you know, these kids understand that in order to go to the next round, you have to take care of what's in front of you.
Now, what is it going to take for your team to get the win over Rush City tomorrow night?
Well, as always, we need to play great defense, you know, not just good defense. We need to play great defense, and we really need to rebound the basketball and, you know, run the floor like we do. And if we do those things, you know, you can have a poor shooting night and still keep yourself in the ball game if you're rebounding and playing great defense. And that's been something that the kids have really taken pride in this year, is, you know, trying to hold people down. And we've really focused in on rebounding the second half of the year, and the kids have been doing a great job of it. So if we can continue to do those things, then we have a chance to win.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with me. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you very much.
And good luck tomorrow night.
All right, thanks.
When Mora Chevrolet Buick says the deals are better here, they mean it. That's why they're offering closeout pricing on 2019 Silverados. Get the Mora Chevrolet Buick best price of $10,000 off MSRP, or get 0% interest for 72 months on approved credit. Or you can get Mora Chevrolet Buick's best price on an all-wheel drive 2020 Equinox for just $27,185. See dealer for details. You get more at Mora Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
When searching for the right tax preparer, keep this in mind. A qualified professional will save you time, effort, and money. Let Pine Tax and Accounting, LLC do the work for you. You want simple tax information? You want to plan your retirement and to leave something for your children? Pine Tax and Accounting, LLC in Hinckley is your local trusted source for tax preparation, accounting, and payroll expertise. Call the office of Pine Tax and Accounting, LLC, or visit online at pinetax.com. Pine Tax and Accounting, LLC is a proud supporter of all area school athletics and activities. Good luck to all students.
Looking for a career change? Look no further. Here at Plastek Corporation, we're seeking press operators for all shifts. Earn a $500 bonus every 90 days. Also, seeking forklift drivers with a $500 sign-on bonus, some experience required. Plastek Corporation in Rush City is a locally and privately owned company established in 1963 and the second largest employer in Chisago County. Apply online today at plastekcorporation.com. This could be the change you're looking for.
Welcome back here into the Pine City Gymnasium. We're getting closer to tip-off in this playoff game. Let's take a look at how these two teams have stacked up so far this season. The Tigers, we'll start with them. They finished the season at 6-18, 0-8 in the section, and 6-8 in conference play. Their 6 wins came against Hinckley Finlayson twice, Isle twice, and then Ogilvie and Onamia. Rush City comes into this game averaging 39 points per game while giving up 54. Now on to the Dragons. They finished the season at 24-2, 7-1 in section play, and 14-0 in conference. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, they are the Great River Conference champions this year. Their 2 losses came against AAA Hutchinson at the Granite City Classic back in December, and against the number 1 team in this section, Sauk Center, in the final game of the season just last Friday. That was a good one to be at. It came down to the wire, but the Dragons did lose that game 49-46. Pine City averages 73 points per game and only gives up 40. The only team that scores more in all of Class AA is Duluth Marshall with 76. Pine City is number 1 in points against per game. Lily Wilson, she is only 12 points away from a huge milestone in her career. She is 12 points away from hitting her 2,000th career point, and I'm sure she is looking to get that done here tonight. Ellie Haas for the Dragons averages about 18 points per game. Lily Wilson and Sophie Lotti average 13. Of course, there are so many other players on this team who do a lot, and we will talk about them in just a little bit. We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have your your starting lineups. Don't forget, in other playoff action tonight that we're keeping an eye on, in Section 5 Single A, East Central will host Swanville tonight. Bram is hosting Barnum, and Hinckley Finlayson is over in Ogilvie to play the Lions tonight. Pine City is not the only AA team playing tonight, but Mora is also playing tonight. They are playing Royalton here tonight, so we'll keep an eye out on all those. Of course, the hockey game on 106.5 FM and AM 1350. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back. You're listening to girls basketball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
Who welcomes change? Actually, we all do. We love it when the kids are done with diapers, and when the rash goes away, and when mom gets the new knee. That's the kind of new here as First Light changes its name. The new name is Wellia Health, as in welcome and wellness. And, well, what are you waiting for? Do stop by and check us out. Wellia Health, online at WELIAhealth.org. Live life well.
Dumpster rental for your spring cleaning projects is easy with Quality Disposal. If you're a homeowner cleaning out your garage or general spring cleaning, a rented dumpster can be the perfect solution. Everything can be tossed into one container out of sight and out of your house or out of your garage. Just give Quality Disposal a call, get a quote, and set up a time to get your dumpster. Get rid of your junk by calling Quality Disposal at 320-272-4692 or visit online at qualitydisposalsystems.com.
Much like the weather, your life could change at the drop of a hat. Don't be caught unprepared. You don't know what will happen tomorrow, but no matter what happens, you can make sure your loved ones are provided for with a life insurance policy from Auto Owners Insurance. Meet with a local independent agent and secure a policy now to rest easy knowing you're protecting the ones you love. Call Jenny Olander at Town & Country Insurance today at 320-384-7423.
Is your vehicle just not running right? Or do you need new tires? Then it's time to take your car or light-duty truck into Campbell Auto and Tire in Pine City. Their ASE certified technicians want to get you back on the road quickly, safely, and affordably. Campbell Auto and Tire is the place to go for tires. There's several brands to choose from for your passenger vehicle, light truck, tractor, and your lawn and garden tractor. For tires and all your vehicle repairs and accessories, it's Campbell Auto and Tire, Pine City.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
Insurance. It's something you don't want to think about, something you hope you don't have to use, and it's something you definitely don't want to overpay for. Are your rates too high? That's where Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency can help. If you haven't shopped around for insurance for a while, you may be shocked to find out how much you're overpaying every month on your insurance. Let Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency help you find the best rate for your auto, home, business, recreational, or life insurance. Rates too high? Call or visit Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency today.
MHealth Fairview brings world-class care to Pine City. With us, you'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries, combined with convenient care close to home. In Pine City, our dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Call 320-629-6721 to make an appointment, or visit fairview.org/Pine City. And if you're hurt or ill when the clinic is closed, turn to MHealth Fairview Urgent Care in North Branch. Find your doctor at fairview.org.
3 words: Sriracha Cheese Curds. Introducing the latest A&W family restaurant side with a kick. Sriracha Cheese Curds have arrived at A&W. We've spiced up our 100% Wisconsin white cheddar cheese curds with just the right amount of Sriracha heat. You can enjoy Sriracha Cheese Curds with your favorite A&W combo or on their own. Make sure to cool off the heat with a frosty mug of original A&W root beer. Hurry in, Sriracha Cheese Curds are only available for a limited time at your local A&W family restaurant in Pine City.
Anderson & Cook Ford are your Ford specialists. Stop into Anderson & Cook Ford to find great deals and an unmatched selection of new Ford trucks and SUVs. With over 70 Ford F-150s and over 50 completely reimagined 2020 Ford Escapes and over 15 2020 Ford Explorers available. When you work with an Anderson & Cook Ford sales specialist, they can help you find a vehicle that fits your needs, your lifestyle, and your budget. Go further at Anderson & Cook Ford in North Branch, AndersonandCookFord.com.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. the hood of a brand new car.
Hey, my car!
And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Visit your local Farmers Insurance agent, Austin Newman, in North Branch today.
With all the stress involved in a legal situation, it is comforting to know that you have K-Back Law on your side. K-Back Law in Pine City provides a relaxing atmosphere for you to feel comfortable discussing your legal needs. They handle a wide range of cases from real estate and business to estate planning and probate. K-Back Law has fair and flexible pricing and will accommodate your schedule. Visit them in Pine City or Sandstone. For more information, visit K-Back Law online at kbacklaw.com. That's kbacklaw.com.
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just about set to get underway here in this Section 6 AA basketball playoff matchup here. 18 minutes are up on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinics, Pine City and North Branch has 24-hour access to care by calling 1-855-FAIRVIEW or your local clinic number. Of course, the Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve, and we are underway here. The Dragons get the tip-off here to start the game. And Lily Wilson will take it up the court here for the Dragons. She'll try to get it in the paint here to Sophie Lottie, but that one's picked off. And now the Tigers will take it up the court. Dietrich up the court with for the Tigers. She'll take it across court here to her left, driving. Then she gets it off here to Madison Biermeyer, and Biermeyer travels. So possession will go over to the Dragons. Lily Wilson gets the inbound pass here from Ashley Fowler. She'll take it up the court. On her right side of the court. Gets it to Haas now. Haas will drive to the far side, gets it to Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson drives back here to the close side of the court, hands it off to Ashley Fowler, who passes it to Lena Steele. Lena Steele will get it down in the paint to Ashley Fowler. Now Fowler looking to pass out. She does here to Sophie Lottie. Sophie Lottie's wide open for the three. That one's long, but it's rebounded here by Ellie Haas. Ellie Haas, she'll take it in, go into the paint. She'll put up a right hook. That one's off the mark, no good. And Ellie Haas will get her own rebound. Haas will pass it over to Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson will put up the three. That one sinks in. Lily Wilson will get the scoring going here for both of these teams as she scores three. And now on the other end here for Rush City, they answer with a three of their own to make it now 3-3. Elena Steele finds an open lane here in the paint. She puts that shot up, and that one sinks in. Elena Steele with two now for the Dragons. Rush City has it now on their offensive side of the court. With it was Biermeyer. She passes it up here to Amelia Thompson, and Amelia Thompson will get two on that one. She'll tie it at 5 apiece here. In the paint now is Sophie Lottie. She'll pass it back out here to Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson fakes the three, then passes it in the paint to Sophie Lottie. Sophie Lottie puts that one up and in for two. Great passing there was the key to those points for the Dragons. But now Rush City will take it up the court here. Thompson up with it. She tries to get it in the paint to Alexis Ertz, and that one's intercepted here by Elena Steele. Elena Steele, she'll take it up the court herself. She finds a lane in the paint, then passes it back out to Fowler. Fowler, she'll now drive, passing in the paint to Lottie. Great setup there, and Lottie will score yet again, giving the Dragons now a 4-point lead. Up the court with it for the Tigers now is Alexis Ertz. She'll take a shot at the three. That one's no good. Rebounded here by Amelia Thompson. Thompson passes this ball in here to Allison Rude. Rude rebounds it, but unfortunately she steps out of bounds. And possession will go back over here to the Tigers. Or excuse me, the Dragons, as the Tigers were the one who stepped out of bounds with it. Lily Wilson gets the inbound pass here. Gets it up past half court. Waiting for her play to set up. Calls out Elena Steele. And that's who she'll pass it to. Then Steele will pass it to Fowler. Fowler mishandles the ball, but then picks up the dribble. Gets it over here to Sophie Lottie. Lottie back to Wilson now. Wilson will pass it down here to Elena Steele. Elena Steele, she'll drive, and then she'll get bumped and has that one nearly stolen away, but she finds a way out of the double team, and she passes it to Lily Wilson on the far side of the court. Now to Ashley Fowler. Fowler here to Haas. Haas will now pass it out, but that one's intercepted there by Kayla Diedrich, and Diedrich goes up for the layup, and that one's knocked away out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch there by Diedrich. So the ball will go back to the Dragons. The Dragons lead here in this game 9-5 with 14 left in the first half. Fowler has it. She'll get it to Elena Steele. Steele will get it to Haas, who's in the paint. Haas will pass it out here to Ashley Fowler. Fowler in the face of some pressure. She'll put up the 3-shot. That one's no good, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be back to the Tigers. Inbounding it here is now number 4, Sayatovic. Sayatovic, she'll get it here to Ertz, and Alexis Ertz has that one go out of bounds on her, but they're going to say it was tipped by a Dragons player before going out of bounds. Lottie was the one who tipped that one. Now Ertz has it. She gets it up here to Diedrich. Diedrich is no good on the 3. And that ball goes out of bounds, but it was last touched by Elena Steele there. She tried to corral it in, but then at the last second thought about letting it go out of bounds, but unfortunately her fingertip touched it, and it will remain Tigers' ball. Rude is now the Tiger with the ball, and she gets fouled. She did put up a shot, and it went in, but they're going to say no, that the foul occurred well before the shot happened. So the Tigers will inbound it here yet again. The inbound pass here goes to Rude. Rude down in the paint here, tries to get it to Ertz, and that one's taken away here by the Dragons. Lily Wilson up the court with it. She passes it in the paint to Sophie Lottie. Sophie Lottie puts that one up. She is no good on the shot, but she is fouled on the way up. So she will go to the line and shoot 2. Our first free throw chances of the game here. And Lottie Shu will set up for her first of 2. Lottie is good on the first. Lottie good on her first of 2 free throws here. And she will set up for her second of 2. Lottie is good on the second one, so Sophie Lottie hits on both of the free throws there. And now extends this Dragon lead up to 6. That pass over here to Alexis Ertz is just high and out of her reach, and it will go out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Dragons. Fowler set to inbound it here to Lily Wilson, but before she does that, we're going to get a substitution. Amelia Thompson will check back in for Sarah Schmidt. Now Lily Wilson gets the inbound pass. She'll take it up here, walking, taking her time before she passes it off here to Fowler. Fowler down to Elena Steele, down to Sophie Lottie, who puts that one up, and she was just maybe too wide open on the shot, and she misses the layup there. Taken in now by the Tigers, and taking it to the basket there for the Tigers was Alexis Ertz, and Ertz will get the layup there and bring this game back down to 4 now on the other side. Wilson has this pass tipped as she tries to get it to Fowler. Fowler now off to Steele. Steele to Ellie Haas. Haas for the short jumper. That one's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound here by Sayatovic. Sayatovic up the court now for the Tigers, and she'll pass it off here to Ertz. Ertz, she'll drive. She'll put it up in the paint. That one's knocked away from behind by Ellie Haas. She is rejected there by Ellie Haas. What a great play by Haas. She got beat on the move there by Ertz, and then she just comes up from behind and swats that one away, denying her the chance at points. Tigers will now inbound it here, and she inbounds it here to Ertz again, and Lottie this time with the rejection. She'll take it up the court now for the Dragons. She'll get it to Fowler. Fowler will pass it here to Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson has got that defender on the tips of her toes, and then she'll pass it into the paint to Sophie Lottie, who puts it up and in for 2. Lottie with another 2 points there. Ertz will take it up the court here for the Tigers. She'll pass it off here to Lenzen. Lenzen now off here to Thompson. Thompson all the way across court to Sayatovic. Sayatovic on the shot, no good. Rebounded here by the Dragons. Sophie Lottie. Lottie will take it up the court. She'll pass it off here to Elena Steele, who's going to put up the 3. No good. She's long on it, but it's rebounded here by Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson will put up an awkward shot. That one just doesn't fall. And the rebound will be taken in by the Tigers. They go up quickly up the court here, and Ertz puts up a shot. It is no good. And that shot goes out of bounds, but they're going to say last touched here by a Dragons player. Subbing in now is Meredith Calling. She will take out Ashley Fowler as she comes in. That's the Dragons' first substitution of the night here. As the Tigers inbound it here to Thompson. Amelia Thompson, she'll drive to her right. As that one just go off her hand and it goes out of bounds. So the ball will go back to the Dragons here. Thompson had the right idea. She was driving to the net, but unfortunately couldn't handle the dribble well enough. And it just rolled off her hand awkwardly and it went out of bounds. And now Wilson will take it up the court here for the Dragons. She takes it to the far side of the court, passes it to Ellie Haas. Ellie Haas in the face of some pressure, puts up the 3. That one's no good, rebounded here by Thompson. Thompson will hand it back here to Dietrich. Dietrich will dribble. She'll drive into the paint now. She puts up a shot. That one's no good, rejected there by Ellie Haas. Ellie Haas, she'll take it the other way now for the Dragons. She'll pass it off here to Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson for 3. That one rims out, and it is taken in here by the Tigers' Thompson. Now Diedrich with the ball. She'll take it up the court once again for the Tigers. They've had some success driving to the basket, but just unfortunately haven't been able to get any to fall because these Dragon defenders have just been all over them, rejecting nearly everything they put up. And now Ellie Haas will check out, and Ashley Fowler will take her place on the court. The Tigers will inbound it here. Lenzen will inbound it. She's looking for anyone, and she will inbound it here to Ertz. Ertz has that one knocked away, and it is taken in by Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson gets off the pass here to Elena Steele. Elena Steele then back to Lottie. Lottie to Fowler from 3 is no good. It is taken in here. I cannot see who rebounded. That was Meredith Calling with the great jump ball and rebound, but unfortunately the Tiger defender went over and tied her up, so they're going to say it's a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Tigers with under 10.5 minutes here in this first half on that M. Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M. Health Fairview Clinic Pine City offers full-service primary care. That pass is out of bounds, but it will be last touched by a Dragons player. So the Tigers will retain possession of the ball. Now checking in here for the Dragons is Chloe Lynn. She'll check in for Sophie Lottie. Lottie will get her first break of the game here. For the Tigers, it's Ertz. Then she passes it off here to Lenzen. Lenzen over to out to Diedrich. Diedrich to Thompson, and Thompson has that one go out of bounds. And they're going to say, I think, last touched here by the Dragons. So the Tigers will keep possession of the ball. Diedrich will inbound the pass here. She'll inbound it here to Ertz. Ertz looking for anyone to pass it off to. Then she drives. She guarded well, and that pass was intercepted there by Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson was in the right place at the right time there as she passes it off here to Meredith Calling. Calling to Ashley Fowler now. Fowler back to Calling. Calling will get it here to Lynn. Lynn pass it in the paint to Ellie Haas. Ellie Haas trying to drive. She puts up a shot. That one's no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Bit of a drought here for both of these teams on the scoring side of things. Neither team has scored in the last couple minutes, and I'm sure both are hungry to get back on that board. And the pass to Thompson in the paint is good, and Thompson then puts it up and in for 2. She shrinks their deficit down to 4. Wilson drives, put it on the spin move, puts up the short jumper. That one's off the backboard, no good, just long on her shot. And the Tigers will take the ball back the other way. Now with it quick up the court is Diedrich, and Diedrich gets fouled as she puts up the shot. So she will go to the line and shoot 2. I think she caught the Dragons defense sleeping a little bit there. And she used her speed to get past. And she was fouled, so she will set up for her first of 2 free throws. First one is up and no good. So Diedrich is no good on her first of 2. But she has a second chance here. Puts up her second of 2. That one is up, and it goes off of the front of the rim and then in. And she will bring themselves back within 3 now. Wilson calling out a play, then waiting for her team to set it up. She'll try to drive. She stops on her dribble. Gets it to Ashley Fowler. Fowler back to Calling. Calling, she'll drive. Then she gets it here to Fowler in the paint. Fowler is going to be called for a foul, and the ball will go back over to the Tigers. The Tigers have done a great job here keeping themselves in this game and keeping this Dragons offense quiet here so far as we're over halfway through in this first half. And that pass from Thompson to her teammate is intercepted there by Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson is going to take it herself. She puts up the shot, and she was fouled on the way up, so she will go to the line and shoot 2. Lily Wilson at the line to shoot 2 here. Sets up for her first of 2. Puts that one up. And that one's, it was halfway down before it decided to come out of the basket there. So Wilson no good on her first of 2. She will set up for her second. Lind will check out, and Sophie Lottie will check back in here for the Dragons. Lily Wilson's second one is good. She sinks the second one. And gets her team lead back up to 4. Lily Wilson will check out now, and Elena Steele will take her place on the court with 8.5 left to go here in this first half. Tigers have done a great job here as Ertz takes it up the court here for the Dragons. She puts that one up, no good. Elena Steele tried to go for the rebound there, and she couldn't quite grab it in, but fortunately for her, a Tiger defender was there, and the Tiger defender knocked it out of bounds, so the ball will go back to the Dragons. Elena Steele takes it up the court here for the Dragons. Looks to go past the defender, then gets it off here to Calling. Calling, she'll stop on her dribble. Get it to Lottie. Lottie takes this one in. Gets it down in the paint here to Haas. Haas now triple team, gets it out to Lottie. Lottie in the face of some pressure for the 3! And Lottie nails the 3. She had a defender steaming in on her, but Lottie is not afraid as she puts up that 3 and sinks it. Diedrich now with the ball here for the Tigers. And they're going to say Wilson fouled Diedrich on that play. Wilson's not sure why she got the call on that one. But the Tigers will inbound it here yet again. Rude with it. She'll pass it to Schmidt now. Schmidt off to Lenzen, and Lenzen tries to get it to Diedrich, and Diedrich has that one go off of her hand out of bounds, so the Dragons will take over possession. Elena Steele with the ball now on the far side of the court. Listens for the play call from Coach Haas, then she will execute it, then she passes it here to Ellie Haas. Haas to Calling. Calling back to Haas. Haas will drive in the paint, puts up a shot. That one's no good, and no foul call. I thought there was a foul there, but no call. And now Ertz for the Tigers. Ertz will pass it back here to Rude. Rude starts to drive, then backs off. She'll pass it to Schmidt now. Schmidt will get it to Lenzen. Lenzen looking for anywhere to go with it. She passes it all the way across court to Schmidt. Schmidt will go back to Lenzen. Lenzen will then drive to her right. Great team defense here by the Dragons as she has nowhere to go. She passes it back to Schmidt. Schmidt over here to Rude. Rude, she'll drive, put up an awkward shot. That one's no good, and it's taken in here by Fowler for the Dragons. Steele up the court with it now. She briskly jogs up the court. She tries to get this one to Haas. It was tipped, but Haas brings it in. Haas will pass it over here to Steele on the far side of the court, then gets it to Lottie in the paint. Lottie tried to get it out to Calling, and Calling just couldn't quite bring it in well enough before getting it to Fowler. And then Fowler's pass to Lottie is intercepted there by Diedrich, and Diedrich will take this one up the court. Lottie guarding her well. Lottie going for the ball. She got it away, but they're going to say Lottie fouled her before she got the ball. And that will be her second foul of the game. So the Tigers will get set to inbound here. Ertz will inbound it here to Sayatovic. Sayatovic driving to her right now. We'll pass it back here to Rude. Rude, she'll drive to her left, then put up a jumper at the free throw line, and that one is no good. Rims out there, taken in by Elena Steele. Steele quickly up the court. She'll pass it in the paint to Meredith Calling. Calling misses, and then Sophie Lottie gets the rebound, and then Lottie could not control the rebound there as it slips through her fingers and goes out of bounds. The ball will go back here to the Tigers. Just under 6 minutes left here in this first half. Dragons lead here 17-10 over the Tigers. Ertz, she passed it to Sayatovic. Sayatovic gets it back to Ertz. Ertz will get it to Rude now. Rude here to Lenzen. Lenzen will put up a running shot, and that one's no good. Rebounded here by Haas. Haas will get it to Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson, she'll drive, then stop on her drive, put it up, no good. She nearly gets her own rebound, but then it was taken in by Rude. Rude gets it to Lenzen. Lenzen will drive, and they're going to call a foul there on Lenzen. Yeah, she sort of stiff-armed Steele there. The ball will go back over to the Dragons. Steele inbounds here to Wilson. Wilson with 5 points is 7 points away from that 2,000th career point, and she puts up a three here. That one's no good. Lynn going for the rebound. She couldn't quite get to it as Thompson will take it in for the Tigers. Thompson will get it up to Sayatovic. Sayatovic drives quickly to the basket, and Meredith Calling trying to go for the ball. She fouls her on the play. They bump heads a little bit there. And the Tigers will get set to inbound this ball after the Calling foul. That is Calling's second foul here of the game. Dragons' sixth team foul to the Tigers' 3 team fouls. That inbound pass is nearly stolen away by Elena Steele. And then a tie-up on the floor between Haas and Ertz. And the possession arrow favors the Dragons, so they will get set to inbound it here. Pass is to Lily Wilson as she will walk it up the court here. And she'll decide to drive quickly, passes it out here to Elena Steele. Elena Steele thought about 3, pulls it down. She's in the paint, and she is going to be tripped up on the play. And she's a little slow to get up there, but she is okay. So the Dragons will get set to inbound here after the Tigers foul. Wilson looking to inbound it here to anyone. She's got to get it off here quickly. She does to Haas. Haas, she'll try to drive. She spins one way and puts that one up and in. Haas with the good spin move to put that one up and in for 2 and extend this team's lead to 9. Ertz with it now. She'll get it over here to Rude. Rude over to Diedrich. Diedrich Thompson, and that pass was taken away there by the Dragons. Lily Wilson puts up a shot, and that one's good. Lily Wilson may have gotten away with a little bit of a travel there as she kind of carried the ball. But nonetheless, she does score the basket. And the Tigers will call a timeout there. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to girls basketball here on 100.9 FM WCMP.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with the mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
In service to one, in service for all. For 97 years, the Pine City Knights of Columbus have donated thousands of dollars and volunteered countless hours to many great programs in the Pine City community. The Knights of Columbus invite you to the Lenten Fish Fries, Friday nights from 5 till 7 at Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Every Friday night during Lent, the Knights of Columbus wish the Pine City Dragons the best of luck in their postseason play and are proud to be a sponsor of Dragon Sports. Go Dragons!
Back here out of the Rush City timeout. The Tigers get it up the court, but a pass was nearly stolen away there by the Dragons. Goes out of bounds, last touch by a Dragons player, so Rush City will take it in here. An update from that Section 5 Single A Championship. In the first period, Monticello leads the Dragons 2-1, but still plenty of time there in that one for the Dragons to come back and make something happen. On the shot is Sejtojevic. She puts it up, it's no good. Rebound here by Elena Steele. Steele will get it to Wilson. Wilson will get it here to Haas. Haas is no good on the three, and that one will be taken in by Diedrich. Diedrich will take it up the court now for the Tigers. She'll drive to her right. She passes it off here to Rude. Rude puts up the shot. She sinks that one. Rude with her first points of the game now. Brings the deficit back within 9. Wilson will have it here now for the Dragons. She'll pass it off. Here to Fowler. Fowler finds an open lane. She puts it up, and that one's no good. Just a little too hard on that layup, and it will be taken in by the Tigers. Diedrich up the court with it. She has that one poked away by Elena Steele. Great job there by Steele to take that one away. Sejtojevic now will have it for the Tigers. Wilson on her. Now the pass to Diedrich. Diedrich finds a lane. She puts that one up and in for 2. Diedrich with a good drive. She found a lane. She used it to her advantage, and she gets the bucket there. Lily Wilson with a nasty juke move there, as she gets past the defender and scores 2. Bring their lead back up within 9 with under 2.5 left to go here. Sejtojevic for the Tigers put up the 3. That one's no good, nearly stuck in that crease there on the backboard. And this one will go out of bounds. I believe they say last touched here by the Dragons, so the Tigers will inbound it. Diedrich will inbound here. She'll get it to Thompson. Thompson could not corral that one. That one goes just at her feet, and she couldn't quite get that shoelace catch, and it will roll out of bounds, and now the Dragons will take over. Up the court with it now is Lily Wilson, who has 9 points. She's 3 points away from 2,000 as she makes a move there, puts the shot up. It's no good, but she was fouled on the way. So she'll go to the line and shoot 2 and maybe get herself within 1 point of 2,000 career points. So Lily Wilson at the line and shoot 2. She sets up for her first of 2. That one is up off the front of the rim and no good. Lily Wilson no good on her first of 2 here, but she will get ready to set up for her second of 2. Gets the ball from the ref, sets up, puts up the shot, and that one's off the back of the rim, but it manages to slide in there. So she is 50% tonight from free throw range, but the deep inbound pass to Rude, and no one was there on her. She had nearly an open lane, but the Pine City defenders quickly on her, but they do foul her as she goes up for the shot, so she will go up to the free throw line to shoot 2. Rude at the line here for the Tigers. Puts up the shot. That one's no good, off the side of the rim. Rude on her first of 2 free throws is no good, and will set up for her second of 2. Rude puts this one up. That one's off the back of the rim. No good here. Taken in by Fowler. Fowler will get it to Elena Steele. Elena Steele jogs up the court, then gets past half court and will wait for the play to develop. Gets it to Haas now. Haas to Wilson on the near side of the court. Back here to Fowler. Fowler over to Elena Steele on the far side of the court. Now Elena Steele tried to get it to Ellie Haas, but the pass was just too high and out of the reach of Haas. It goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Tigers. Ertz will inbound it here for the Tigers. She will get the ball back from Diedrich. And Ertz is going to get called for a double dribble there. So a mistake there by Ertz. And the ball will go back to the Dragons. Leading by 10 here with a minute and a half left here in the first half on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic North Branch Urgent Care is open evenings 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and weekends from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday. The two there by Ellie Haas is good. So she will extend this Dragons lead to 26-14. The pass now to Ertz, nearly tipped away. She puts that shot up, no good. Rebounded here by Fowler. Fowler will take it in. Ellie Haas will now have it. That's Elena Steele. She'll get it in the paint to Meredith Calling, and Calling puts up the shot, but she is fouled hard there as she goes to put up the shot, so she will go to the line and shoot two. Great defense there, turning into good offense there for the Dragons. The pass was there, but Calling was fouled hard as she will go to the line and set up for her first of two. Puts up her first one, and that one's good. Meredith Calling good on her first of two after being fouled hard there. She fell really hard there. It didn't look good, but she got up quickly after going to the ground. She misses on her second of two, and now the Tigers will take control of it. Ertz on the shot is no good. Rebounded here by Calling. Calling will get it to Steele. Steele will take it up the court here for the Dragons. She'll pass it to Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson will get it in the paint to Ashley Fowler. Fowler with the basket there for the Dragons. Beautiful feed there from Lily Wilson to Ashley Fowler to get the bucket there. With the ball now is Ertz for the Tigers. She'll decide to drive, and she travels on the play. Ball will go back here to the Dragons with 30 seconds left. They lead here in this game 29-14 over the Rush City Tigers. Lily Wilson will walk it slowly up the court in order to drain as much time as she can. Then she sets up a play. She'll get it here to that's Ellie Haas. Ellie Haas will try to spin, and that one's taken away here by Lenzen. Lenzen will then mishandle it, and it goes out of bounds, so the ball will go back to the Dragons before even getting out of their offensive zone. Wilson here will inbound it. She'll inbound it here to Ellie Haas, and a soft whistle there, barely heard, but it was heard just enough as the Rush City defender didn't mean to, but she kicked the inbound pass. And now they will set it up for it again. Calling will pass it in the paint to Haas. Haas with the hard spin. They're going to call her for a travel. And the ball will go back over to the Tigers here with 7.5 seconds left here in this first half. They'll have one final shot to try and get themselves closer before halftime. Ertz double team now. She's going to pass it away. It's stolen, and Lily Wilson will put up the shot. That one's no good off the side of the rim. Great job there by Elena Steele to take the ball away and get it to Wilson, but unfortunately Wilson's shot was off the mark and a no good. At halftime, the Dragons lead here over the Rush City Tigers 29-14 in this Section 6 AA basketball game. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll recap that first half. You're listening to Girls Basketball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
Daggett's Fresh Foods wants to welcome all their new Pine City customers. Come up to Hinckley and get greeted with a smile when you walk in. You'll feel right at home as they help you put food on your family's plates. They only stock their store with the highest quality meats and produce available, so you know you're getting the best. One of their friendly staff members will be there to help you check out and carry your groceries to your car. When purchasing food for your family, don't settle. Shop your local, high-quality grocery store, Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
What does that ski-doo feeling sound like? Yeah, it sounds a little something like that. And now, you can get that ski-doo feeling during the Ski-Doo Spring Fever exclusive event on Now. Visit Caswell Cycle & More to order your spring-only 2021 sleds and get up to 4-year coverage plus no payment until April 2021. Offer ends April 14th, 2020. Restrictions apply. Customer offers vary based on creditworthiness. See dealer for details.
It's time to clean out all the old pieces of gold, silver, or diamond jewelry sitting unused in your home and get cash back for them at Chilson Jewelers. As an experienced buyer, you'll receive top dollar or in-store credit for your items, including broken jewelry, kinked necklaces, old wedding bands, and more. Visit Chilson Jewelers for a free evaluation and get an immediate offer. You're never obligated to accept, and if you choose not to, you get your items back. With Chilson Jewelers, you have nothing to lose and only cash to gain. Visit the custom jewelry experts at Chilson Jewelers in Cambridge today.
Do you have questions about your retirement? Ameriprise financial advisor Brad Turgeon can help. With the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach, you'll work together to develop a retirement roadmap to get you where you want to go. Call Brad Turgeon today at 320-629-4997. Office is located at 1015 Hillside Avenue, Southwest Pine City, Minnesota, and 44 Lake Street South, Forest Lake, Minnesota. The Confident Retirement Approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
Spend more time doing the things you love by shopping online at Coborns.com, and in as little as 2 hours, have your groceries loaded into your car. Shop Coborn's weekly ads online, then have Coborn's picky shoppers pick out the freshest produce, meat, bakery, and deli items, along with name brand grocery items and home essentials. Plus, we do the heavy lifting right to your vehicle. Save time, shop weekly specials online, and pick up at your favorite Coborn store, all online at Coborns.com.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business AC unit? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time for spring cleaning, your spring routine isn't complete without an AC tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your AC running at peak efficiency so you can keep cool all summer. Don't wait. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Unforgettable Moments is one of the reasons to join Elderwood of Hinckley Community. Elderwood of Hinckley is an assisted living and memory care facility specializing in meeting the needs of those 55 and older. Residents celebrate life every day, enjoying the activities including crafts, gardening, scenic tours, or just enjoying the Memorial Flower Garden and Waterfall. You'll find a home-like atmosphere while providing private and semi-private accommodations, and they specialize in end-of-life care. Call 320-384-7373 to learn more or visit online at elderwoodofhinkley.org.
This just in from the Heartland Express. Public transit means, are you ready, folks? It means anyone can ride. Heartland Express would like to remind you that they are a public transportation option in Isanti and Chisago County 7 days a week. Now finding your ride got easier. Online at rideyourbus.com. Take advantage of the safety and convenience of letting Heartland Express get you there. Find more information online at rideyourbus.com or call 651-213-5790. Find your ride on the Heartland Express at rideyourbus.com.
Hey, this is Jay at Lee's Pro Shop, inviting you to come visit the store today. And let us help you get ready for the upcoming sports season. Baseball and softball season's coming up fast, and we have everything you need. Gloves, cleats, bats, balls, from top brands like Wilson, Rawlings, and Mizuno. We offer an expert lettering service to help you with all your team gear. Jerseys, jackets, hats, sweatshirts, everything you need to get ready for the upcoming season. Lee's Pro Shop in Pine City, a proud supporter of our local athletic programs.
Keep it clean at Maytag Laundry, with locations in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora. Whether you have rugs that need cleaning, quilts, or comforters, no job is too big for the machines at Maytag Laundry. Your items will look brand new. Whatever you need clean, the machines at Maytag Laundry are up for the task. So when you need to keep it clean, look to the big machines at Maytag Laundry in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora.
Welcome back here inside the Pine City Gymnasium. 29-14 is the Dragons' lead here at halftime. on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic's Pine City and North Branch are there for your convenience. Have same day and evening appointments. They also have convenient on-site pharmacies in Rush City and North Branch. I want to take this moment to remind you that Dragon Basketball streaming on YouTube is brought to you by Semcon Construction. They've been in the business of providing concrete structures and slabs throughout east central Minnesota and western Wisconsin for over 30 years. American Family Insurance. For a quote, contact Jim Lavin at the Rob Sandvik Agency. Waxburg Clinic, Chiropractic, Rehab, Wellness. Call for an appointment. Stan's Equipment Center, power through the seasons, and Wellia Health. Live life well. Again, the YouTube is brought to you by those fine sponsors. Of course, we have many for tonight's game. Don't forget to go out there and thank them personally, because they are the only reason we get to bring this game to you, and also they're the only reason we get to bring you this game live on YouTube, so make sure to thank them personally. Leading the way there for the Tigers was Alexis Ertz with 8 points, and she leads the Tigers, so I think that that might be a key there for the Tigers here in the second half. They did a good job at getting her the ball late there in that first half, and she did well there. She shot the ball well from everywhere. Just unfortunately for this Tiger team, not able to get a lot of good shots off because these Dragon defenders are so well at coming up and blocking a bunch of shots here. On the Dragon side of the ball, Sophie Lati leads the team with 11 points there in that first half. Lily Wilson with 10. She's now 2 points away from 2,000 career points. Also getting in on the scoring was Ellie Haas with 4. Elena Steele and Ashley Fowler both had 2 there in that first half of play. Pine City Basketball Boosters, window clings are for sale. They are $5 each. And all proceeds go to help support the girls and boys Pine City basketball programs. So go on out and buy some of those. Of course, it is for a good cause. You support your basketball programs here at Pine City. Make sure you get those. And not only do you support these basketball teams, but you're showing your pride you have for some Pine City sports here in your area. We're going to go to another commercial break and hear another word from our fine sponsors here tonight. When we come back, we'll be ready for tip-off here in this second half of play. You're listening to Playoff Girls Basketball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
Are you looking for support for your struggling teen? Introduce them to Treehouse Sandstone. At Treehouse Sandstone, we are on a mission to end hopelessness among teens in Pine County. We provide a safe space for teens to make connections and to talk about what is really going on in their lives. Join us on a Tuesday or Thursday from 6 to 8 at the Treehouse in Sandstone. To learn more or to get a ride, contact us at 763-486-3297 or check out our website at treehousesandstone.org.
Farming doesn't follow an 8-to-5 schedule. A slow week is 60 to 80 hours. My land, livestock, and family rely on me. That's why I bought farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, because every policy comes with a local agent. A real person who lives right in my community, who I can rely on to help keep my farm covered no matter what.
Visit Pine Insurance Agency located in the Northridge Center today.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Good news! It's home show season. Time to get inspired and make life in your home even better. Great news! You can get $200 off on the revolutionary Kinetico non-electric water treatment system from Aquarius Home Services, your local Kinetico dealer, without even going to the show. With Kinetico, all those rust stains will be gone. No more white scaling or hard water spots. Just sparkling fixtures, softer skin, and drinking water you can trust. The best water of your life all starts with a free water analysis. Visit KineticoMN.com. Aquarius and Kinetico. Brilliantly simple.
Welcome back here into the Pine City Gymnasium. We're ready for the second half of action here in this Section 6 AA playoff matchup. Of course, the Minnesota State High School League is hiring officials in all sports at every level of competition. Go to mshsl.org to find out how you can become a high school sports official. The teams are counting on you. The Tigers will take the ball here to begin the second half. Ertz with an early shot. She misses on the three-point try. That one's taken in by Thompson, then knocked away and taken in by Ellie Haas. Haas will take it up the court, pass it over here to Fowler. Fowler will launch the three. That one's no good. And Elena Steele will bring it in. Elena Steele, kind of the Swiss Army knife of this Dragons team. She kind of just does everything out there on the floor. Fowler with the ball, and now Elena Steele will put up the three. That one's no good off the front of the rim. And taken in here by Rude for the Tigers. She'll get it up to Sejtojevic. Now to Diedrich. Diedrich will pass in the paint to Thompson. Thompson, no good on that one. It's going to be rebounded by Thompson, and they're going to say, I think they're going to call that foul there on Fowler. And they do. That is her second foul of the game. And that will send Thompson to the line to shoot two. Thompson at the line now. Puts up her first of two. That one's no good off the back of the rim. As we are just underway here in this second half, the Dragons lead 29-14 on that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic Pine City, that also has a full-service rehab department, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech, and cardiac rehab. While I was telling you about that, Thompson puts up her second of two and scores. So she brings this one back within 14. As Lily Wilson will put up a shot at three. It's no good, but then a foul underneath by the Tigers on Sophie Lottie, and Lottie will go to the line and shoot two now. Lottie will put this one up. No good off the back of the rim. Just a tad too hard on that shot. That's okay, though. She will get another chance at it here. She has a second shot, and she will set up for that shot now. Puts it up. That one falls. So Lottie will hit on her second of two free throws, and now bring this lead back up to 15. Diedrich now over to Sejtojevic. Sejtojevic will get it back to Diedrich. Diedrich has that one stolen away by Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson will get it off here to Lena Steele. Lena Steele puts this one up at an odd angle. No good, but it's rebounded there by Sophie Lottie. Sophie Lottie will get it to Lena Steele. Steele to Fowler. Fowler to Haas. Haas will put it up for three. No good. And it's rebounded here by Lottie. Lottie with a great rebound. But the shot is put up and then no good. Rebounded there by the Tigers' Rude. And Rude now gets it to Diedrich. Diedrich will take it up the court. She is so quick. And she puts that shot up and no good. And she got fouled there by Steele. And Diedrich will go to the line and shoot two. Steele on the foul there. That is her second of the game. Diedrich will put up her first of two. This one's off the front of the rim, no good. It was off the front of the rim, then kind of looked like it was going to roll in, but it rolled off to the side and fell. So no good there on the first one. Now setting up for a second. Puts this one up. And that one goes off the side of the rim and in. So Diedrich there will hit her second of two. That seems to be the way the free throws are falling tonight. Is no good on the first, hit on the second. Meanwhile, Lily Wilson, in a big moment, gets 2 points there. But not only does she score two, she scores her 2,000th career point. Lily Wilson on that shot, now her 2,000th career point. She has 12 points exactly, so 2,000 on the year now. Congratulations to Lily Wilson on 2,000 career points. Meanwhile, the action continuing on. Rush City put up a shot. That was no good. Then Pine City went down the other end and put up a shot. And then Lottie was fouled. So she will go to the line and shoot two here, setting up for her first. This one's up off the front of the rim and good. So Lottie puts her first one up and in. Again, Lily Wilson just hit her 2,000th career point. So congratulations there to Lily Wilson as Lottie will put up her second of 2, and that one is in and good. So Lottie hits on both of her free throws, and then Ertz is going to have that one stolen away. But unfortunately, before that can happen, they're going to call a foul there on Sophie Lottie. Looked like just a good double team play there by Lottie and Haas. But unfortunately, the ref saw something that we didn't and called a foul there. So the Tigers will have it now. Lenzen, she'll have it. She'll get it over to Sayatovic. Sayatovic now off here to Rude. Rude was looking for the screen. It kind of got discombobulated there on the screen. Ellie Haas, oh my goodness. It looked like she got all ball as she stole that one away. But they're going to call her for a foul here. And Ellie Haas gets her second. Lottie will check out and Calling will check in here. That was close. I didn't think Haas got any part of the arm there, but the ref saw different as he is down on the court, so we will trust him with what he says. Now Lily Wilson steals this ball away from Sayatovic. And now the ball is going to go back to the Tigers. I'm not sure what the call was there. I think they said maybe she stepped out of bounds there. Inbound pass here to Rude, now back here to Ertz. Ertz will take it here for the Tigers. She'll drive to the far side, then get it to Sayatovic. Sayatovic, double teamed, has that one knocked away by Calling. Calling, when she is around the ball, you have to be careful. She's got those long arms, and she can just make sure you cannot get a good handle on the ball, or she'll put her hand in there and take it away. So anytime she's around the ball, you got to be careful. Inbound here is to Diedrich. Diedrich will drive to her left and then put up a shot, and that one's stolen away by Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson down to Calling in the paint. Calling puts that one up and in for 2. Calling with the wide open pass there from Wilson. And sometimes on those kind of shots, you can just be too open and miss, but she does not miss on her opportunity there. And she will put the Dragons up by 20 now. The pass into Ertz is good, but the shot is no good. Elena Steele will pass it up here to Lily Wilson. Lily Wilson will put up a tough shot. That one's no good. Rebounded here by Fowler. Fowler will put up the shot. That one falls in, and she was fouled as she put up the shot. So she will go to the line and have a chance at a 3-point play here. Fowler at the line. Puts up the shot. The shot is no good off the back of the rim. So she would just get 2 there on that play. 22-point lead here for the Dragons, 38-16. And that one is stolen away there by Calling. Calling will get it here to Elena Steele. Steele up the court here. She will pass it to Calling on the left side. Calling will drive to the right, pass to Haas. Haas for 3, no good. And rebounded here by Fowler. Fowler will put it up, and that one's in for 2. Fowler with a great job at going up for the rebound there. And then with the awareness to put the shot up as soon as she rebounded the ball there. And we are going to get a timeout here by the Tigers. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Playoff Basketball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
Parking lot potholes can keep your customers away. Ugly cracks in your driveway can bring down the value of your house. At Prefer Paving and Ready Mix, project size doesn't matter. Big or small, they pave it all. Prefer Paving and Ready Mix has delivered top quality blacktop asphalt paving for housing divisions, commercial developments, industrial parks, recreational projects, and city and county streets, as well as smaller projects such as residential driveways and parking lots. From quote to completion, rely on Prefer Paving and Ready Mix in Rush City.
Here, we listen. We engage. Through every stage of life, we provide compassionate care closely tuned to your needs and concerns. From surgery and physical therapy to specialty care and emergency services, Essentia Health Sandstone provides expert, personalized care for the people of Pine County. Here, we take care of each other. Essentia Health, like nowhere else. Call 320-245-5600 or visit essentiahealth.org to learn more.
Welcome back here out of the timeout. The Tigers will inbound the ball here. With it now is Lenzen here for the Tigers. She'll drive all the way to the opposite side of the court. They are going to get a foul off the ball. That will cause a turnover, and the Dragons will take over with possession. Dragons lead here in this one 40-16 with just about 13 and a half minutes left to go here in the second half. Lena Steele will take her time to bring it up the court. Then she'll pass it to Meredith Calling. Calling will get it to Lottie. Lottie will drive, then pass it back here. Excuse me, that is Lind out there, Chloe Lind. Now Lind will pass it here to Lottie. Lottie to Calling. Calling will now get it to Steele. Steele back to Calling. Or excuse me, that is Lind. Lind now to McKenna Nelson. Nelson will get it to Lottie. Lottie to Steele. Steele will try and drive. She'll pass it to Lind. Lind for three. No, off the mark. But Meredith Calling with the rebound. Then it's taken, or it's knocked away out of her hands there by Rude. And Rude will take it up the court here for the Tigers. She's gaining a little bit of steam. Then she passes it off here to Lenzen. Lenzen will put up an awkward shot. That one's off the mark. No good. And then she'll put up another shot. That one's no good. Taken in here by McKenna Nelson. Bounced around a couple of hands before Nelson took it in. Steele will pass it in the paint to Lottie. Lottie will put up an awkward shot. That one's no good, and she'll get her own rebound. I think they're going to say a jump ball. No, they're going to call a foul on the Tigers. That foul is on Ertz. That's her first foul of the game. So Steele will inbound it here. She'll inbound it to Lottie. Lottie in the paint. No good. She gets her own rebound yet again. No good. This time she can't get her own rebound, as Rude does for the Tigers. Allison Rude will take it up the court here. She looked to pass it off, but then she thought differently. Megan Dick now with the ball. She'll pass it back here to Rude. Rude here to Diedrich. Diedrich has that one stolen away by Steele, but then Megan Dick will take it in and pass it here to Alexis Ertz, and Ertz will put up the shot. That one goes in for two. Beautiful feed there, as now Steele will take it up for the Dragons. Steele has it, passes it out to McKenna Nelson. Nelson for three, just off the mark, no good. Rebounded here by Rude, and they're going to call a foul, I think, on the Dragons. That foul was on number, I'm going to say it was on 34, but I think that is the incorrect number there. But nonetheless, the Tigers will take over with possession here. Sayatovic up the court to Lenzen. Lenzen nearly has that one stolen away by Wilson. Wilson falls down awkwardly before the pass gets to Sayatovic. Sayatovic to Lenzen. Lenzen here back to Sayatovic. Sayatovic looking to pass it anywhere she can before she finally gets it off to Biermeyer. Biermeyer gets it to Sayatovic. Sayatovic fakes one Dragon out, then drives to her right, then passes it back here to Ertz. Ertz, she'll decide to drive, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Ertz and Haas, and they're going to call a jump ball there, and possession arrow favors the Dragons, so they will take over with the ball now. Fowler will inbound it to Wilson. Under 11 and a half left here in the second half. The Dragons lead 40-18 over the Tigers. Lee Wilson, she'll decide to drive, put up an awkward shot. That one's no good, but she gets fouled. So Wilson is going to go to the line and shoot two to add on to her 2,000 career points, which she hit back in the first half. Wilson sets up for her first of two. That one's good. She hits the, apparently I was 1 point off, so it was 13 points to 2,000, and that was the 2,000th point shot there on the first free throw. So congratulations to Lily Wilson. I was premature on the celebration, just a tad, as she was 13 points, not 12, away from 2,000. But it doesn't matter now, because now she has 2,000 points in her career. What a moment to get it in the playoffs, playing against your conference rival What a way to get it here, as Lily Wilson hits her 2,000th career point on the free throw try. Again, I thought it was 12 points. Unfortunately, I was wrong. It was 13 points to 2,000. And now she will extend on those 2,000 points as she adds the second free throw there. And she helps her team up now to a 42-18 lead. Rude with it here for the Tigers. She'll pass it back here to Ertz. Ertz for three. That one's off the mark, off the front of the rim. And Calling will rebound it here for the Dragons. Right. Wilson will take it in here from Calling. Wilson will try to pass that one in the paint to Lottie, and that one's no good. Tipped away out of bounds. So it was off a Rush City defender, and it will remain Dragons ball. An update for you in that Section 5A Hockey Championship game. The Dragons trail right now 3-2. Gabe Westbrook scored for the Dragons to help them get the game back within one. Still plenty of time, though, for the Dragons to come back in that game. They're keeping it close, which is key here. And now, as action continues, the pass was stolen away there by the Tigers. Sayatovic goes up the court, and she was fouled hard. She fell kind of awkwardly and landed on her head, and it didn't look good, but she is up right away. She's one tough girl, and showing how tough she is as she jumps right up after being fouled. So good news there for the Tigers and Sayatovic, as she is able to stand on her feet and go to the free throw line. So glad to see that she is not too hurt there. I'm sure that one will definitely hurt tomorrow, but she puts up the first shot and it's good. So that obviously not bothering her too much, as the first shot is up and good. Again, glad to see that she's okay. And she puts up the second one, and that one's good as well. So that fall didn't hurt her too much, as she was able to hit both free throws there. We are hoping that she will continue to be okay even after this game, as she checks out now. And checking in will be Lenzen. Lily Wilson up the court here for the Dragons. Another update from that Championship 5A game. The Dragons just tied it up at 3 apiece on a score from Peyton Smetna. So Smetna will tie the game up there for the Dragons. Great action going over there. Of course, you can listen to that game on 106.5 FM, AM 1350, also streaming live at WCMPradio.com. You can switch between the stations. Make sure to stay tuned here, as we still have a lot of action to get through. Just under 10 minutes left here in this playoff game, as Lily Wilson will get it to Ellie Haas here. Ellie Haas for three. She just hasn't found rhythm there on that three-point ball yet tonight. I'm sure she will, but unfortunately for her, just hasn't fallen for her yet tonight. And Lily Wilson will take it right away from the Tigers. She'll pass it in the paint here to Sophie Lottie. She gets fouled as she goes up, and she'll go to the line and shoot two. So a good game there over on our sister station, 106.5 FM, AM 1350, as again, the Dragons tie up the game at 3 apiece. And Lottie will put up her first shot. Her first free throw is up and good. She'll set up for her second of two, puts this one up. That one's out front of the rim, back of the rim, no good. So Lottie hits on only one of the 2 free throws there. And now the Tigers will take it up here. Lenzen tries to get it to Ertz, and Ertz has to travel all the way back and get that one in their defensive zone. And she does. She passes it here to Diedrich. Diedrich back to Ertz. And Ertz there is going to travel. with just over 9 minutes left here in this second half. On that M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard, the Dragons lead 43-20. M Health Fairview Clinic Rush City with virtual clinic in the pharmacy building, there to assist you Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Wilson, she'll pass it here to Ellie Haas. Haas for three, and she finally gets the three ball to fall. And she will extend this Dragon lead up to 26 now. As I mentioned just shortly before that, Ellie Haas, she wasn't able to get the three ball to fall, but finally she does, and she might just be a dangerous weapon now, as she has started to get those threes to fall. And once she does, when she gets hot, she is hard to stop, as Lottie will take this one up the court here for the Dragons. She'll get it to Elena Steele. Steele to Ellie Haas. Now Ellie Haas decides to drive, has that one stolen away there. Great job there by that Tiger defense to take that one away. Diedrich for the Tigers has it. Now she gets it to Sayatovic. Sayatovic back out there. Thank goodness she's all right. She'll get it to Diedrich. Diedrich. They're going to say she's fouled. So Diedrich was fouled on the play. That's Colling's third foul now. Both these teams are now in the 1-and-1 situation, as Diedrich will set up for her first of two. That one sinks in. Diedrich hits on her first of two free throws there. Now a 46-21 game. Setting up for her second. Puts this one up, and that one's off the mark. No good. So Diedrich only hits on one of two there. Has Wilson up the court with it here for the Dragons. She'll take it to her right side. She'll pass here to Lottie in the paint. Lottie puts that one up. No good. Rebounded here by Rude. And Rude lets the Dragon defenders pass before she takes it up court. Now she'll take it up court herself into the paint. That one's knocked away there. Rejected there by Ellie Haas. Haas did a great job of just sticking to Rude there and making sure she could not get up a clean shot as she knocked that one away. Calling will check out of the game here. Checking in for her will be Ashley Fowler. Tigers inbounding the ball here. It's Diedrich. She will inbound it here to Thompson. Thompson gets that one away from the defenders, and then she puts up an awkward shot. Somehow gets it to fall. And now this deficit back to 23. Elena Steele somehow gets out of the double team, puts that one up, and no good on the right hook shot. And Diedrich will take it in here for the Tigers. She gets it up past half court before Elena Steele sticks her like glue. Pass off to Rude here is just over, but Sayatovic gets it and then passes it back to Diedrich. Diedrich to Sayatovic. Sayatovic to Thompson. Thompson will drive to the far side of the court. Pass here to Sayatovic. Sayatovic makes one move, then goes, puts up the shot. That one's knocked away by Lily Wilson. Lottie now has it. She'll pass it up to Wilson. Wilson makes the defender miss, but she puts up the shot. It's no good. The rebound there by Ellie Haas and Rude, and it's a tie-up. A jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Tigers there on that one. So a great breakaway pass there for Wilson, but unfortunately, again, like I said earlier, sometimes you can just get too open and overthink the shot a little bit, and she misses on that one. And Lily Wilson will go after that ball, and it was she nearly took it away on the Tigers' defensive side of the court, but great hustle there by Sayatovic, and she got it to Diedrich, and Diedrich puts up three. That was no good. Rebounded by Rude. Rude will put up the shot. That one's no good as well, and Ellie Haas will take it in now for the Dragons. She'll get it to Sophie Lottie. Lottie up the court here quickly for the Dragons. She goes to her right side, then puts up a shot. That one's no good. It was nearly taken in by Fowler, but Fowler had it taken away by Thompson. Thompson will pass it back here to Diedrich. Diedrich will get a deep pass here into the Tigers' offensive zone to Sayatovic. That one goes just over her head, but thankfully taken in by Ertz. Ertz will then put up a shot, and that one's no good. But she's going to be fouled there. And Ertz will go to the line and shoot two. Ellie Haas gets the foul there. That's her third of the game. 8th team foul for the Dragons to the Rush City's 7 team fouls. Ertz puts her first one up and in. Ertz did a good job there, getting her first one to fall. Now she'll set up for her second of 2. That one up, no good. So Ertz hits on only 1 of 2 there. As Elena Steele takes it in, she'll get it to Wilson. Wilson back to Steele. Steele for 3, no good off the mark. And a foul is called on the Tigers there. So the Dragons will inbound it. Schmidt gets called for the foul. That's her second. Both teams with 18 fouls, and because they are in the 1-on-1 situation, Steele will go to the line and shoot 1. And she makes the first. She'll get granted a second. Steele at the line, puts up the first shot. That one's no good. And rebounded here by Ertz. And now the Tigers are going to call a timeout, and while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Playoff Basketball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Welcome back here out of the timeout now. The Tigers will still have the ball here. And Lenzen will inbound it here to Sejatovic. Sejatovic. She'll now take it in. She'll pass it off here to Schmidt. Schmidt is no good and rebounded here by Ellie Haas. An update for you there at the end of the second period over at the 5A championship hockey game between Pine City and Monticello. It's tied at 3 at the end of the second period, going into the third and final period there as Ellie Haas gets fouled on that one. She'll go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. So a close game there, and Pine City looking for their chance to punch their ticket to state. So make sure to tune into that game as they are heading into the third and final period as Ellie Haas puts up her first free throw shot. It is good. She'll be granted a second. Again, you can listen to that game on 106.5 FM, AM 1350, and of course streaming live at WCMPradio.com. But stay tuned here as we are not finished with action in this Section 6AA playoff game as Ellie Haas hits both of her free throws there. And the lead for the Dragons now is to 24, and Elena Steele gets the steal and puts up a shot, no good, taken in here by Ertz. Ertz up the court quickly for the Tigers. She spins around, gets it to Lenzen. Lenzen puts up an awkward one-handed shot, but she gets it to fall. And I guess if you can manage to get it to fall, as long as it goes in, it doesn't matter. Now Lind for a three-point shot, and Lind nails the 3 there. What a shot there by Lind. A beautiful assist by Elena Steele. And now Lily Wilson will steal it away here from Diedrich. And Lily Wilson will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. So Elena Steele there. She drove the ball up the court, and then she drove into the paint and then passed it back out to Lind. A beautiful assist, and Lind nailed the 3. Now Lily Wilson at the line, shoot a 1-and-1. Puts up the first one. That one's good. Wilson is good on the first, and she'll be granted a second shot. I'll put this one up, and that was good. Tigers are now with 10 team fouls, so that puts the Dragons in the double bonus. That is why she was able to shoot 2. I was wondering why the defenders didn't move there for the Tigers, but it's because they are in the double bonus. And as I mentioned that, Ertz goes down and gets fouled, but she puts up the shot. It's in. But I think they're going to say the foul occurred before the shot. She made the basket, but there was a foul. Elena Steele gets called for the foul there, as that's her third. Both teams are now in the double bonus. So the shot did count, and she completes the three-point play, and I think the scoreboard keeper is a little off on the score here. There's 27, and I believe it should be 29. And they just fixed it, okay. So I'm not going crazy there. Ertz did have the 3-point play. And it's 29-52. And now Rude will put up a shot, and that one's no good. Rebounded here by Fowler. Fowler will dribble out of some defensive pressure, Now Steele will take it up quickly up the court, and my goodness, Steele is just so quick. It's one move, and she says goodbye. And now up the court with it was Ertz. Ertz will put it up and in for two. And now Steele back up the court with it again, and she'll put up another 2 points. And on the other side of the court now, Sayatovic will put up the shot. It's in for two, and she'll go to the line and have a possible 3-point play. Sayatovic on the shot. That one's no good. 57-33 is the lead here for the Dragons with under 4 minutes left here in this game. Elena Steele will get it to Lily Wilson. Wilson to Colling. Colling will spin, get it to Fowler. Fowler to Lottie. Lottie to Wilson. Wilson for three. Drills the three. And Lily Wilson continues to build on her 2,000 career points. Sayatovic on the other side for three. No good. Rebounded here by Elena Steele. Elena Steele quickly up the court. Breakaway pass to Lily Wilson. That one's up and in. Good. For another 2 points there for Wilson. Wilson having quite the game here tonight. Rude to Ertz now for the Tigers. Ertz will drive and shoot a long shot. A long kind of running jumper. It's no good. He'll go to the line and shoot two, though. Will Ertz. A 62-33 lead here for the Dragons with under 3 minutes as Ertz hits her first of two. Under 3 minutes here, and Fowler and Wilson and Steele will all check out here as McKenna Nelson, Chloe Lind, and Maddie Berglund will check into the game now. Ertz puts up her second of two, and she nails it. 36-62 is the lead here for the Dragons. Nelson up the court with it. Now she gets it to Lind. Lind will get it to Berglund. Berglund to Colling. Colling will get it to Lottie. Lottie. Nelson. Nelson to Lind. Great passing here. Lind will now drive. She'll pass it here to Nelson. Nelson to Berglund. Berglund to Colling. Colling now to Nelson. Nelson she'll drive to the far side of the court, then get it to Lottie. Lottie to Lind. Lind for three. Nails the three. Lind, Chloe Lind. Oh, that's her second 3-point bucket of the game. Both of them have looked just as good as the other. Rude with it to Sayatovic. Sayatovic to carry on the shot. It's no good. Rebounded here by the Dragons. And we're going to get a substitution here. Colling and Lottie will check out. And now Ali Cromie and Carissa Nassine will check in here for the Dragons. Nelson will inbound it here to Cromie, and Cromie gets it to Lind. Lind puts it up and in for two. Now for the Tigers is Ella Wood. Wood gives it off here to Selena Schmidt. Schmidt will get it back to Wood. Wood now to Carey. Clancy Carey will try to pass it to her teammate, but that one's intercepted here by Carissa Nassine. Nassine drives in the paint, tries to stop her dribble, and they're going to say I think she traveled. Now checking in here for the Dragons will be Carly Jusak. Jusak will check in for Chloe Lind. So Jusak now checking in here for the Dragons. Dragons have a 67-35 lead. With under a minute and a half left here in this game, up on that M. Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M. Health Fairview Clinic Rush City provides scheduled lab, mammography, and diabetic education appointments on site. Mounted here is to Selena Schmidt. Schmidt will get it off to Carrie. Carrie will get it to Sarah Schmidt. Schmidt now to Hemming. Hemming off to Schmidt now. Sarah Schmidt, that is. Schmidt will drive and put up a shot. That one's no good, but she was fouled on play. So she will go to the line and shoot two. Sarah Schmidt at the line here. That foul was on Carly Jusak. Schmidt puts up the first. It is no good. 48 seconds left here before the Dragons move on to the second round to play either Melrose or St. Cloud Cathedral at St. Cloud State on Saturday. Schmidt with her second of two. She nails that one. So Schmidt will hit on one of two there. And now Nelson up the court with it here for the Dragons. She'll pass it off to Nassine. Nassine over to Cromie. Cromie to Jusak. Jusak to Berglund. Berglund couldn't handle it, but fortunately for her, her teammate Jusak is there to pick it up. Now with it is Nassine. Back to Nelson. Nelson tries to get in the paint to Jusak. Jusak has that one knocked away. And they're going to say it was last touched by Tiger. So it will stay Dragons ball. Inbounding it is Cromie. Cromie will inbound it to Nelson. Nelson back out to Cromie. Cromie for three. She nails the three! Allie Cromie gets on the board with a three there. With 14, 13, 12 seconds left now before heading to the next round. Now 10.5. The Dragons are on their way to St. Cloud State on Saturday, and we should find out shortly who they will play between Melrose or St. Cloud Cathedral. McKenna Nelson with it. She's going to try and dribble out the clock. She'll pick up her dribble, and that will be it here. As the clock hits 0, the Dragons win this one 70-36, and they will move on to play at St. Cloud State on Saturday. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll recap this game. You're listening to Girls Playoff Basketball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
When Mora Chevrolet Buick says the deals are better here, they mean it. That's why they're offering closeout pricing on 2019 Silverados. Get the Mora Chevrolet Buick best price of $10,000 off MSRP, or get 0% interest for 72 months on approved credit. Or you can get Mora Chevrolet Buick's best price on an all-wheel drive 2020 Equinox for just $27,185. See dealer for details. You get more at Mora Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
When searching for the right tax preparer, keep this in mind. A qualified professional will save you time, effort, and money. Let Pine Tax and Accounting, LLC do the work for you. You want simple tax information? You want to plan your retirement and to leave something for your children? Pine Tax and Accounting, LLC in Hinckley is your local trusted source for tax preparation, accounting, and payroll expertise. Call the office of Pine Tax and Accounting, LLC, or visit online at pinetax.com. Pine Tax and Accounting, LLC is a proud supporter of all area school athletics and activities. Good luck to all students.
Looking for a career change? Look no further. Here at Plastek Corporation, we're seeking press operators for all shifts. Earn a $500 bonus every 90 days. Also, seeking forklift drivers with a $500 sign-on bonus, some experience required. Plastek Corporation in Rush City is a locally and privately owned company established in 1963 and the second largest employer in Chisago County. Apply online today at plastekcorporation.com. This could be the change you're looking for.
Who welcomes change? Actually, we all do. We love it when the kids are done with diapers, and when the rash goes away, and when mom gets the new knee. That's the kind of new here as First Light changes its name. The new name is Wellia Health, as in welcome and wellness. And, well, what are you waiting for? Do stop by and check us out. Wellia Health, online at WELIAhealth.org. Live life well.
Dumpster rental for your spring cleaning projects is easy with Quality Disposal. If you're a homeowner cleaning out your garage or general spring cleaning, a rented dumpster can be the perfect solution. Everything can be tossed into one container out of sight and out of your house or out of your garage. Just give Quality Disposal a call, get a quote, and set up a time to get your dumpster. Get rid of your junk by calling Quality Disposal at 320-272-4692 or visit online at qualitydisposalsystems.com.
Much like the weather, your life could change at the drop of a hat. Don't be caught unprepared. You don't know what will happen tomorrow, but no matter what happens, you can make sure your loved ones are provided for with a life insurance policy from Auto Owners Insurance. Meet with a local independent agent and secure a policy now to rest easy knowing you're protecting the ones you love. Call Jenny Olander at Town & Country Insurance today at 320-384-7423.
Is your vehicle just not running right? Or do you need new tires? Then it's time to take your car or light-duty truck into Campbell Auto and Tire in Pine City. Their ASE certified technicians want to get you back on the road quickly, safely, and affordably. Campbell Auto and Tire is the place to go for tires. There's several brands to choose from for your passenger vehicle, light truck, tractor, and your lawn and garden tractor. For tires and all your vehicle repairs and accessories, it's Campbell Auto and Tire, Pine City.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
Insurance. It's something you don't want to think about, something you hope you don't have to use, and it's something you definitely don't want to overpay for. Are your rates too high? That's where Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency can help. If you haven't shopped around for insurance for a while, you may be shocked to find out how much you're overpaying every month on your insurance. Let Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency help you find the best rate for your auto, home, business, recreational, or life insurance. Rates too high? Call or visit Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency today.
MHealth Fairview brings world-class care to Pine City. With us, you'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries, combined with convenient care close to home. In Pine City, our dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Call 320-629-6721 to make an appointment, or visit fairview.org/Pine City. And if you're hurt or ill when the clinic is closed, turn to MHealth Fairview Urgent Care in North Branch. Find your doctor at fairview.org.
Welcome back here into the Pine City Gymnasium. The Dragons get the victory over the Tigers, 70-36, here in this first round of the playoffs. Don't forget, the Pine City Basketball Booster Club is selling window clings. They're for sale for $5 each, and it's for a good cause because all proceeds go to help support the girls and boys Pine City basketball program. So not only can you support the basketball programs, you can also show your team spirit here as the Dragons get the victory. Again, 70-36 over the Tigers. Leading the way here tonight for the Dragons was Lily Wilson with 21 points. She needed 13 for 2,000 career points. She got that and went well past it. Now she sits at 2,008 career points here. Again, she led the team with 21. Sophie Lati comes in second with 15 points. With 9 points was Ellie Haas. 8 was Chloe Linda. She hit a couple threes there late in this one. 6 was Ashley Fowler and Elena Steele both had 6 points here in this one. And then Allie Cromie late here in this one with about under a minute, with a minute left. She hit a 3, and everyone cheered because that's a bench player, and those girls don't normally get to see a lot of the court. But tonight she made the most of it as she nailed a 3, and she finally leads off the team, or excuse me, gets the final points for the team here in this one, as the Dragons again win here tonight 70-36. Again, the Dragon basketball streaming on YouTube tonight was brought to you by Semcon Construction. They've been in business of providing concrete structures and slabs throughout east central Minnesota and western Wisconsin for 30 years. American Family Insurance. For a quote, contact Jim Lavin at the Rob Sandvik Agency. Waxburg Clinic, Chiropractic Rehab Wellness. Call for an appointment. Stan's Equipment Center, power through the seasons, and Wellia Health, live life well. We're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, we'll recap this game a little bit more. We'll talk about the games that are coming up. We'll hopefully get you an update on that Pine City 5A championship game against Monticello, and we'll talk about the broadcasting schedule for WCMP coming up here this week. You're listening to Girls Playoff Basketball on 100.9 FM WCMP.
3 words: Sriracha Cheese Curds. Introducing the latest A&W family restaurant side with a kick. Sriracha Cheese Curds have arrived at A&W. We've spiced up our 100% Wisconsin white cheddar cheese curds with just the right amount of Sriracha heat. You can enjoy Sriracha Cheese Curds with your favorite A&W combo or on their own. Make sure to cool off the heat with a frosty mug of original A&W root beer. Hurry in, Sriracha Cheese Curds are only available for a limited time at your local A&W family restaurant in Pine City.
Anderson & Cook Ford are your Ford specialists. Stop into Anderson & Cook Ford to find great deals and an unmatched selection of new Ford trucks and SUVs. With over 70 Ford F-150s and over 50 completely reimagined 2020 Ford Escapes and over 15 2020 Ford Explorers available. When you work with an Anderson & Cook Ford sales specialist, they can help you find a vehicle that fits your needs, your lifestyle, and your budget. Go further at Anderson & Cook Ford in North Branch, AndersonandCookFord.com.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. Hey, my car! And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Visit your local Farmers Insurance agent, Austin Newman, in North Branch today.
With all the stress involved in a legal situation, it is comforting to know that you have K-Back Law on your side. K-Back Law in Pine City provides a relaxing atmosphere for you to feel comfortable discussing your legal needs. They handle a wide range of cases from real estate and business to estate planning and probate. K-Back Law has fair and flexible pricing and will accommodate your schedule. Visit them in Pine City or Sandstone. For more information, visit K-Back Law online at kbacklaw.com. That's kbacklaw.com.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
In service to one, in service for all. For 97 years, the Pine City Knights of Columbus have donated thousands of dollars and volunteered countless hours to many great programs in the Pine City community. The Knights of Columbus invite you to the Lenten Fish Fries, Friday nights from 5 till 7 at Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Every Friday night during Lent, the Knights of Columbus wish the Pine City Dragons the best of luck in their postseason play and are proud to be a sponsor of Dragon Sports. Go Dragons!
Daggett's Fresh Foods wants to welcome all their new Pine City customers. Come up to Hinckley and get greeted with a smile when you walk in. You'll feel right at home as they help you put food on your family's plates. They only stock their store with the highest quality meats and produce available, so you know you're getting the best. One of their friendly staff members will be there to help you check out and carry your groceries to your car. When purchasing food for your family, don't settle. Shop your local, high-quality grocery store, Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley.
What does that ski-doo feeling sound like? Yeah, it sounds a little something like that. And now, you can get that ski-doo feeling during the Ski-Doo Spring Fever exclusive event on Now. Visit Caswell Cycle & More to order your spring-only 2021 sleds and get up to 4-year coverage plus no payment until April 2021. Offer ends April 14th, 2020. Restrictions apply. Customer offers vary based on creditworthiness. See dealer for details.
It's time to clean out all the old pieces of gold, silver, or diamond jewelry sitting unused in your home and get cash back for them at Chilson Jewelers. As an experienced buyer, you'll receive top dollar or in-store credit for your items, including broken jewelry, kinked necklaces, old wedding bands, and more. Visit Chilson Jewelers for a free evaluation and get an immediate offer. You're never obligated to accept, and if you choose not to, you get your items back. With Chilson Jewelers, you have nothing to lose and only cash to gain. Visit the custom jewelry experts at Chilson Jewelers in Cambridge today.
Do you have questions about your retirement? Ameriprise financial advisor Brad Turgeon can help. With the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach, you'll work together to develop a retirement roadmap to get you where you want to go. Call Brad Turgeon today at 320-629-4997. Office is located at 1015 Hillside Avenue, Southwest Pine City, Minnesota, and 44 Lake Street South, Forest Lake, Minnesota. The Confident Retirement Approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
Spend more time doing the things you love by shopping online at Coborns.com, and in as little as 2 hours, have your groceries loaded into your car. Shop Coborn's weekly ads online, then have Coborn's picky shoppers pick out the freshest produce, meat, bakery, and deli items, along with name brand grocery items and home essentials. Plus, we do the heavy lifting right to your vehicle. Save time, shop weekly specials online, and pick up at your favorite Coborn store, all online at Coborns.com.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business AC unit? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time for spring cleaning, your spring routine isn't complete without an AC tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your AC running at peak efficiency so you can keep cool all summer. Don't wait. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Unforgettable Moments is one of the reasons to join Elderwood of Hinckley Community. Elderwood of Hinckley is an assisted living and memory care facility specializing in meeting the needs of those 55 and older. Residents celebrate life every day, enjoying the activities including crafts, gardening, scenic tours, or just enjoying the Memorial Flower Garden and waterfall. You'll find a home-like atmosphere while providing private and semi-private accommodations, and they specialize in end-of-life care. Call 320-384-7373 to learn more or visit online at elderwoodofhinckley.org.
This just in from the Heartland Express. Public transit means, are you ready, folks? It means anyone can ride. Heartland Express would like to remind you that they are a public transportation option in Isanti and Chisago County, 7 days a week. Now finding your ride got easier. Online at rideyourbus.com. Take advantage of the safety and convenience of letting Heartland Express get you there. Find more information online at rideyourbus.com or call 651-213-5790. Find your ride on the Heartland Express at rideyourbus.com.
Hey, this is Jay at Lee's Pro Shop, inviting you to come visit the store today. And let us help you get ready for the upcoming sports season. Baseball and softball season's coming up fast, and we have everything you need. Gloves, cleats, bats, balls, from top brands like Wilson, Rawlings, and Mizuno. We offer an expert lettering service to help you with all your team gear. Jerseys, jackets, hats, sweatshirts, everything you need to get ready for the upcoming season. Lee's Pro Shop in Pine City, a proud supporter of our local athletic programs.
Keep it clean at Maytag Laundry, with locations in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora. Whether you have rugs that need cleaning, quilts, or comforters, no job is too big for the machines at Maytag Laundry. your items will look brand new. Whatever you need clean, the machines at Maytag Laundry are up for the task. So when you need to keep it clean, look to the big machines at Maytag Laundry in North Branch, Pine City, Cambridge, and Mora.
Welcome back here, wrapping up this game. We got a couple scores here from some other playoff games. East Central, number 1 in Section 5A. They just wrapped up their game against Swanville. They won 49-40 in their game there. Pine City, as they wrap up here tonight, they now know who they will play on Saturday at St. Cloud State. They will play Melrose, the number 6 seed, on Saturday, who beat St. Cloud Cathedral 67-46. And Sauk Center also won, the number 2 seed. They beat Long Prairie Gray Eagle, the number 1 seed. Albany beat Kimball area tonight, 55-26, So East Central is now awaiting the game between Uppsala and Onamia to find out who they will play on Saturday in Hinckley-Finlayson. So again, here in Pine City tonight, the final score for you, 70-36. No update here from that Section 5A championship hockey game over there. Again, Andrew Duvall on that call. Again, no update here from that game. Last we heard, it was tied at 3. So to make sure, if you're still listening, to go over and check out that game and keep an eye on that, as if the Pine City Dragons win, they punch their ticket to state. Again, I'm Ethan Gilman. Thank all our fine sponsors for sponsoring us tonight, and also to the ones who helped us get this money for the YouTube stream, because without them, we wouldn't be able to come out here and broadcast this game or bring you this YouTube video live here tonight. Make sure to thank all of our sponsors personally, because they need to know that they are appreciated as they do hard work for us to bring you these games. I want to thank Zach back in the studio for running things. For WCMP, I'm Ethan Gilman. Good night, everybody.